Good afternoon, Facebook. Ooh, it's still morning. Good morning, Facebook. This is Lori coming to you live from Lori's Wellness Loft. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am a health and life coach, and my goal is to come on daily to give you little coaching gems that you can start applying right away to live a happier, healthier life. So thank you all for joining me. I know it's the weekend. Everybody's getting ready for the big game. Marianne, how are you? Listen, don't go anywhere. You're going to like this one. So actually this one was supposed to be done yesterday, but I always find that if I don't get on right away and do my live videos, like they kind of get lost in the day. So thank you everyone for coming on this morning. What do you mean like me? All right. So anyway, being more likable. Okay. This is a topic that even though you may not know, in the forefront of your mind that you want, it's something that we all desire. It's something that the human mind wants. It's something that the human soul wants. We want to belong. We want to be loved. We want to be accepted. We want our opinions to be valid and to matter. And what happens is we start off life, and that's why I love that little note. Do you like me? Yes or no? Remember in school, you used to write that note with the little check boxes. Do you like me? Yes or no? Hello, Diane. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Stick with us. This is a good one. So people will often come to me in the coaching room because they're having difficulty, number one, liking themselves, and number two, being able to be accepted into the group. So think about this. When you want someone to like you, I want you to ask yourself a question, because it's really important what the message is or what you get as the answer to this. Why? Why do you want people to like you? What does it mean when other people like you? And I often tell myself and I tell clients, like, other people's opinion of you is none of your business. There's no reason why you need to look for validation from others, because all of their validation is based on their current belief system. And if their belief system is different from your belief system, they can look at you and you can look like an alien, and it really doesn't matter what they think of you. So really what it comes down to is your opinion about you is the only opinion that matters, okay? So if you don't like something about you, that's really different. And that's something that we need to address, because if you're currently not liking the way you're showing up in life, then we have to work on that. For instance, clients will come to me and say, Lori, I'm late all the time. I don't like it. I don't know how to fix it. I'm always late. Or people will come to me and say, I tell lies all the time. And I'm not lying because I want to lie, but I'm lying because I'm over-committing to everyone. So I'm lying and saying that I'm going to show up, knowing damn well I can't, but I still lie because I can't be honest with people and have like a real boundary between them and me and be able to just say no. So I don't like the fact that I can't say no to people, okay? So it really depends on what being likable means to you. And this is what I always say to people. It really doesn't matter what people think of you, because look at this. It's like some people, I did the whole coffee thing, and guess what? Everybody drank the coffee today, so I didn't get any. So I hope I still have the edge I had the other day, because I was ready to go on. I was ready to drink another cup of coffee today. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So think about this, guys. Some people like coffee. Some people like tea. Say your tea. Okay, and people are passing you up because they'd rather have coffee. Does that mean tea is bad? No, it just means you're not their preference. It's not going to make you change you and who you are to be more like them, because then you're not authentic. Then you're just acting like something that you're not. Here's an example. I am really loud, okay? People who know me know I'm loud. People who know me know I just speak my truth. It falls out of my head. I can't stop it. Either you love that about me or you hate that about me, and that's okay. It's not going to make me go into an environment and be really quiet and bite my tongue and not say what I really feel, because that's not me being authentic. That's me being fake, and the last thing I want to do is be fake. Now, if I go into a situation, hello ladies, how are you? I remember the first time I played golf, I didn't realize you're supposed to be quiet. And I was laughing and I was driving the golf cart like a maniac, and I was really having a good time until someone came over and said, Lori, excuse me, you can't scream and laugh like a hyena on the golf course. That's a different story. I'm not going to be rude, okay? I'm going to honor where I am. But if somebody doesn't like the fact that I laugh out loud, oh well, they just don't like coffee, they like the tea, and that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me, okay? So understanding why you want other people's validation to make you feel whole, you shouldn't, okay? Here's number 2 of this. Number 2, we don't have to like everyone either, okay? We don't have to like people. Normally, we like people who are more like us. And I always say we have more similarities than differences. As human beings, we're more similar. We all want to be loved. We all want to belong. We all want to feel important. We all want to make an impact. We all want to show up the best possible version of ourselves. Okay, but then there are people who are very different from us. Does that mean that we're not supposed to like them? We can still like them if they're different. And here's an example, okay? I have the luxury, and there are a lot of you on this call right now that have the luxury of the same, where I have to constantly deal with people on a daily basis who aren't necessarily like me. Very, very different, very, very unique. And sometimes I am put in a situation where I am being asked on a professional level to coach someone or to massage someone or to work with someone who I don't necessarily like, where I don't have an instant connection. All right, you catch what I'm laying down? If you understand what I'm saying, please drop me a 1. If you can just kind of meet somebody and you're kind of like, they kind of rub me the wrong way, I'm not too sure. What you can do in this situation, and what I do, because I've just been forced to do this because of my career, is I get curious. So I get curious about this unfamiliar, different person, and I kind of ask questions of them. I ask questions of myself. I get a little more curious. And I remember I had this client that came to me for massage therapy years ago, and this person was probably the furthest from me and from my belief system that I could ever have encountered. Honestly, I looked at this person, they came in for a treatment. From the moment I met them, I'm like, oh no, I don't get it. Why is he here? How am I going to help him? We are so different. And then I started to get curious. All right, so I got curious about the person that I was working with, and I just asked more questions. Thank you, girls. Hello, Morgan. How are you? I got curious, and then I realized this person who was gruff, who seemed rude, who broke every rule that I was like a value of mine. But then when I got to know this person, I started to realize why, and all of the deep wounds that made this person act the way that they were acting. And I felt compassion for this person. I don't want to say I felt sorry for this person, because this person figured a way to function in society that made him very different. He was like totally alienated. He did it to himself. He wanted to be that way. But I understood him, and I was able to walk away from these interactions with him truly liking him, because I understood the why he was acting the way he was. The third thing I want to bring up with people is in a professional environment. Okay, there's one thing to be liked and to feel that you belong and you want to be part of a community and you want everybody to love and accept you. Then there's the professional aspect, where people often come to me because they're managers, they're bosses, and they have to deliver messages that aren't always pleasant. Okay, and in life, People aren't always going to like you. And I realized that when I became a business owner and I had to start managing people and I was the boss. People don't always like the boss, all right? And that's okay. They don't need to like you. That's when I try to tell myself there are emotions and there are facts. And sometimes when you're the boss, when you're the manager, you're just delivering a message. You have to remove the emotion from it and you have to really be factual. So I had a client in my coaching room one time who was a people pleaser. And I am the same. I'm a reformed people pleaser. I always like to tell people yes. I always want to make people happy. And sometimes you have to deliver a message that isn't really a positive one. So she was in my room and we were talking about her management, and there was a person on her team who was really hard to get along with. Just bucked the system no matter what. And I tried to explain to her the only thing that you can do is deliver the facts. You have to leave all the emotions that are connected to the message, and you just have to say, listen, this is what we need to do. I need you all to do it. Thank you for your participation, and go get them, okay? The reason this person was alienated from the group is definitely of this person's doing. A lot of times we show up in social situations and we don't feel that we belong, and we don't feel that we are worthy, and we don't feel that we are likable or lovable. So what do? We push everyone away and we alienate all the people around us so that they can't they can't push us away. We've already created that barrier for ourselves. So in a situation when you come to the table with a person who's just bucking the system all the way, I've had people come into group coaching and they actually say, the reason why I can't connect with humans is because I'm really an alien. I swear, kid you not. I'm really an alien and I'm not of this world, and that's why I don't fit in. Well, guess what, guys? I don't know if this is true or not, but if you're going through life telling yourself that you're really an alien and you cannot relate or connect with human beings, guess what? You have so alienated yourself that you're never going to have the opportunity because you have put up such a barrier. There's no way you're going to let people get in to know you. So if this makes sense, please give me a little fire sign in the comments below. If I totally lost you, give me a thumbs down in the comments below. And if you really love these live videos, I ask you to please find that little share button and please share this to your timeline so other people can benefit by these daily lessons just like you have. And I've had so much positive feedback. I want to thank all of you for coming on because it inspired me to put together a sampler program that I am going to be selling to the first 10 people that call in. It is a coaching sampler. What it includes is guided meditation. It includes private coaching lessons because I do have group coaching, but some people have expressed interest in just private. They don't want to kind of air their dirty laundry to a room full of people. Private coaching lessons and an energy work session. Where those of you who don't know me very well, I also do massage therapy and energy work. And this helps to break down those barriers that are keeping you from moving forward and creating the life that you truly want to live. So happy Sunday, go birds, and I will talk to you soon.